Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianne and this is Diary of a Homemaker. Today I have another grocery haul for you, and this is actually our last grocery haul for 3 months. I plan to participate in Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead. Every year she hosts a pantry challenge where you kind of eat through your freezers and food stores and really just make sure that you're cycling through things and eating those things that you preserve so things don't go to waste. And I have watched for the past few years now, and I am so excited to jump in this year. And this last year we have spent so much time preserving so much food. We were able to finally purchase a Harvest Right freeze dryer in addition to all of our home canning. If you missed our pantry tour, I will be sure to link that below, as well as Jessica's channel where she can do a much better job explaining exactly how Pantry Challenge works. Before we get into it, I do want to mention that we grow and preserve most of our own vegetables. If we can't grow it, then we are sourcing from local farms or the Amish. All of our chicken, so 100% of the chicken that we consume comes from chickens that we raise right here on our farm and process ourselves. All of the red meat that we consume, we are fortunate enough to harvest enough deer to get us through every year, and so extremely thankful for that. All of our fish, we do a ton of fishing every summer, and it's something that we really enjoy to do as a family, and so we have enough fish to get us through for an entire year, which is such a blessing. We also have pork, and the pork is something that we source from a local farm. Now we do have our own pigs, but they were not old enough to have them processed this year, and so we opted to purchase from a local farm, and we were happy to do that. So we don't really have to purchase a lot of meats as far as those things go. Now I did purchase some shrimp this month, which is not a typical purchase, and I did go ahead and purchase quite a bit of it. And I also got some chicken sausages. Now, chicken sausages aren't something that we have done ourselves. We have done our own venison bratwurst, and those were amazing. But chicken sausages are not something that we've done before, and it is something I do really like these, so I did stock up on a few of those from Costco. But we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. If you have watched any of our previous hauls, you know that we love to purchase in bulk. We love to buy in bulk. We are very much an ingredient household, and that means we aren't purchasing any kind of processed foods as far as highly processed foods. I know I've gotten a couple comments in the comment section before how everything is processed, and while you are correct, what I mean is that it is not highly processed. We make all of our own breads and crackers and cookies and all of those type of things I really enjoy making, and I really enjoy knowing exactly what's going into them. So we opt to make those ourselves instead of purchasing those from the store. So we're just going to get right into it. Some of these things I did purchase a lot of, specifically butter. Butter is something that I love and I never want to run out with. Now I do have some of my Rumiano butter, but that is like gold, and so I am hoarding it and only using that for special occasions because it is quite pricey. And so I did purchase a bulk amount of butter, and I'll show you all that. But we're gonna get right into it. This is Costco, Sam's, and Aldi, and a couple things from Walmart. We had to get a couple household items. So yeah, let's get started. Now, I did go ahead and section this out for you, so we're gonna get started on the Costco, and I'm gonna try to work rather quickly because I do have a couple of frozen things that I need to get back in the freezers. But this is all butter that I purchased from Costco. Each one of these is 4 pounds, and I purchased 6 of them. So that is 24 pounds. Math is hard. 24 pounds of butter from Costco. I also purchased 2 6-pound packages of organic carrots. Now I have purchased carrots from Azure before, and I let some of them go bad. So I thought this was a much more manageable amount instead of 25 pounds. I did just purchase 2 6-packs, and this is going to be something that I know we're going to be able to eat through no problem. Now, before we go any farther, I do want to point out we do have an Azure standard order coming I purchased a lot from there and I was out of some things. It is also citrus season and I wanted to purchase some of those things. So that video will be coming out next Sunday, and that really will be our final, any type of item. We will not be shopping for anything after that. So did want to point that out. We still have Azure coming. But let's get back into this one. This is some of the organic pasta. We really like this. This comes from Costco and we've just really been enjoying a lot of pasta lately. I wanted to go ahead and get a package of this. I also got a package of these figs. I really want to spend Pantry Challenge trying new recipes. Again, it is winter and it is slow season for us, and so that means I can kind of get creative in the kitchen, whereas spring and summer and fall is insanely busy and being creative doesn't happen very often, or as often as it could in the winter. So we're gonna make some homemade fig Newtons and I cannot wait to do that. I also got 1 bag of walnuts. These are just, they're not organic, but that's okay. They're about $10 a bag, and I got those from Costco. I also got 60 pounds of flour. We also purchased flour from Azure Standard, but this is comparable, and so we went ahead and purchased that while we're here, so we didn't have to have the shipping cost from Azure, and we need to get that into buckets, and that'll go upstairs. Also got one more package of soap. I keep telling you guys we're gonna make homemade soap, and I promise you that is coming, but it has to cure for several weeks, and we didn't have enough to get through those several weeks, and so I wanted to make sure that we had that on hand. I also got two packs of hydrogen peroxide. Now this surprised me. I normally purchase my peroxide from Dollar Tree, but this is actually the same price. I paid $2.49 for these, and these are much larger than the Dollar Tree ones, so the more you know. We did get some peanut butter this month. We normally purchase almond butter, but my husband really wanted peanut butter, and so peanut butter is what we got. We got two packs of that, and we also got another jar of this avocado oil mayonnaise. Some of you all had some recommendations on other mayonnaise brands or avocado free or clean avocado, and one of them was making mayonnaise out of a boiled egg. I'm going to try that. I have not tried that yet, but I think that is something that my stomach could handle. But we did go ahead and get one of these because my husband really enjoys this. Next up, I got 3 bags of the frozen blueberries. Blueberries are not something that I can source locally, and they are something that I cannot grow. I have tried for years and years and spent so much money on blueberry bushes, and sadly, I do not have a green thumb with those. So I just purchased these at Costco. They're 4-pound bags, I believe, and I really enjoy them. I also got 3 bags. The other one must not have made it in, but I got 3 bags of these cheese sticks. I really like these, and they make it great to pack for lunches. I also got a 2-pack of these gloves just to have on hand, and a thing of laundry detergent. This is the Ecos brand. It is a scented brand, but this one does not cause me any issues. A lot of scents usually trigger headaches for me, and this one is so far so good. So I went ahead and got another one of that. Moving on to Sam's Club. If you can see over in the floor, we have cat food and dog food over there. I need to get that put away. I got, this was from Costco also. These are the chicken sausages, and we love these. So I did go ahead and get 6 packages of these. I did already throw them in the freezer, and I pulled them out for this video, so I need to get those put back in the freezer, but I love these. The ingredients on them are not bad at all. Let me show you. They're pretty great ingredients, and so I don't feel bad about eating those or feeding those to my family. I got 6 packs of those. And now we'll move on to Sam's Club. I did get a giant bag of these Chinette paper plates. We live in the Midwest, and winters are somewhat unpredictable here. And if we lose power, I don't want to have to worry about trying to do dishes with no water. I meant if we lose water, I just want to be able to throw the plate away. And so I got those for that purpose. And then this is the AAA batteries. Last month I thought I got 1 pack of AA and 1 pack of AAA. I ended up purchasing 2 AA, and I definitely needed the AAA, so we got 1 package of these. Also got, these are the shrimps. I got 5 packages of these. These are jumbo raw shrimp. And so I think I'm gonna lay one of these out and we'll have shrimp for dinner tonight. I know you guys have seen this before. This is a almost monthly purchase. I get the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. This is an excellent source of protein. This is what we also use to make our tzatziki sauce. We use this to make a ranch dressing, a dip, and something that I really just like to have on hand. This has a really, really long shelf life, and so none of it ever goes bad. I have actually freeze dried some of this and it reconstitutes amazing. And so this is just something that will never go bad. And we did get 4 of these. I did get 2 bottles of the maple syrup. This was from Sam's Club, and this was the cheapest price that I could find. It is organic, it is pure, and so we got 2 of these to stock up on. And I do believe that is all we got at Sam's Club. So moving on to Aldi, chocolate chips, because chocolate chips, these are the ones that I really like. They are the Belgian semi-sweet. They are a little bit pricier than the other ones, but the ingredients are a little bit better. This is, let me show you. This is what the ingredients look like. And so I got 6 of those. I also got 10 wheels of brie. This is something I did also stock up on a little bit. Brie has been out of stock at our local Aldi for quite some time, probably because of Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they only had 1.5 boxes left of this. And so I went ahead and got 10 of these. This is something I really love to have. We already ate one yesterday actually, but this is just something I really, really love to have on hand. It makes for such a fancy, if you want to say, like appetizer if you're having guests over, and we really enjoy having charcuterie lunches or charcuterie bowls, and brie is something that we just really love. And so I went ahead and got 10 of those. I also got 4 of these white cheddar blocks. We didn't really have any like nice white cheddar. I do have some cheese coming from Azure, but I really wanted some nicer type of cheese just to have for the charcuterie lunches. And so I got 4 blocks of that. We also got a block of the cranberry cheddar, and we ate that yesterday. I got 2 of these tomato ketchups. We don't go through a ton of ketchup, but it's not something I want to run out of, and I think we only had a couple bottles left upstairs. This is a pretty good product as far as ingredients go, and it is only $1.99 per bottle. So I got 2 of these. And then butter. I also went ahead and got 2, so my husband got 6, and then I got 6. We already opened 1. They put a limit on butter here whenever it's on sale, and so I just had my husband check out in one lane and I checked out in another lane, and maybe that was tricky, but we needed to get the sale price. So we did that. We also got a thing of tape. We've got some Christmas presents we need to finish wrapping, and so we could have got it at Dollar Tree. It would have been cheaper, but we were there and we didn't have to stop again, and so we ended up just grabbing that at Aldi. And the other thing that we stocked up on was half and half. I drink half and half every single morning with my coffee. I do not like to go without it, and this is also what we use in place of like a heavy cream whenever I make white pasta sauce or like a Alfredo sauce or something. I don't use heavy cream, I just use half and half. And so I got 15 of these, I believe, and so it's a lot, but it has a really long shelf life, and these freeze really, really well. So I stocked up on them, and I'm not mad about it. I do not want to go without those. We also got 2 boxes of saltine crackers. I do make, like I said, I know I'm contradicting myself here, but I said we don't buy this stuff, but the stomach flu has been running rampant in this area for a couple weeks now, and fingers crossed that we don't get it, but if we do, then I would much rather be prepared and have these things on hand. I know store-bought saltines aren't the best ingredients. There are some things in there that are questionable, but I will not be making crackers and I'm puking. So got 2 boxes of those. I also, I guess that's all at Aldi. So let's move on to Walmart. I did pick up 2 things of children's medicine. This is just for stock up. We didn't have any extras. Hopefully we don't have to use these, but I would much rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them, or be needing to run to Walmart at 2 a.m. And so went ahead and got those just to set back. I also got 2 bottles of the, this is unflavored Pedialyte. And again, this is just a hope we don't need it, but have it if we do type of item. And so I got 2 of those. I also got a disinfecting spray, 2 bleach, and let's see, I got toilet bowl cleaner, hot hands, shampoo and conditioner. And then the last thing we got was some propane. I also forgot, we did get 2 cases of bottled water. Those are still in the car. I need to bring them in. They have not made it into the house yet, but I do have prices for you on everything. So at Costco, we ended up spending $454.17. The bulk of that being the butter and the chicken sausages. And then we ended up making 2 trips to Aldi. One was our local Aldi, and then one was our Aldi in the next city, where Costco and all that is. So the first order at Aldi, we spent $82.71. And the second Aldi, I spent $98.98. And then at Sam's, the total for Sam's was $208.99. So we spent about almost $800 this month on groceries, which is a couple $100 more than what we would normally spend. So we didn't go too much over. We're going to be just fine. But I really wanted to have these on hand. We do have a little bit of a flexible budget, and thank God for that, because some months are like this and we just really need to stock a few things. But I am excited for Pantry Challenge. If you haven't ever heard of it, I really encourage you to head over to Jessica's channel, and she has been doing this for many, many years. There are a ton of other YouTube creators out there that like to participate, and I know if you like this type of thing, then you're gonna absolutely love Pantry Challenge. So I hope to see you there. That challenge starts in January, and I plan to do a couple of weekly videos and then a few along the way, and so I'm excited for that. But if you are still here, thank you so much for being here. I know that these are always kind of quick, but I always love sharing what we're purchasing. Grocery hauls are one of my favorite things to film and share and watch, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Until next time, bye.